Well, we are leaving the house, getting ready to go get Vic, pick him up first in Ohio, and then drive up to, what is it? It's Patrick. Is it mostly old parts and rust? I don't remember, but that's what I got stuck in my head. And we are, yeah, we're on the road at 9:29. And looking forward to a fun day. Hopefully everything goes right. We don't have any mishaps, but we got a trailer on the back just in case we got to tow it or haul it. I will check back in later. I said, I'm filming.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, are you getting in?
You're filming me, getting ready to film you?
Yeah.
Wow. I went through this with Scott.
Haven't you seen that before?
What?
I film you, filming me,
Yeah, but
and you.
I've got to get my filming device out.
Well, you better get her done. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I hope I set the seat up good for you.
Well, you know I'm broken, so this is kind of an exercise in futility because it's probably going to take way longer than you planned. You might want to speed it up. It might be funny.
It might be. Hey, that would be funny.
like a Benny Hill thing.
Or those black and white movies.
All right, here we go.
It's no joke. The struggle's real here, folks. Oh, what daggone, you made that look like
I'm a champ.
that looks like Jeff Gordon jumping in a sprint car.
Do I have you in frame there? Did you?
Well,
mostly. Here, let's maneuver a little bit.
Oh, I look like sleeping.
Oh, you look fine. You're beautiful.
Well, guys, we're getting ready to leave the Walmart Super Center in Tropical.
No, this is Inglewood, Ohio.
It's Inglewood.
Inglewood.
I can see all kind of signs that don't know where I'm at.
Follow the GPS.
All right, we're gonna put this stuff on pause and get moving. Hopefully, we won't run into any road construction, which I'm pretty sure we will.
We will. Yeah, because I told.
In the dash, so they don't work.
Wow.
In the flesh, folks.
It's so much worse in person.
Touch, feel.
Wow, man.
It's so much worse in person.
Look at that.
It's gnarly and cool.
Just looking at all the things that everybody's done on it, you know.
Oh, that's a tiger paw. That's a hand cook. I think that's the questionable tire right there. It don't like to hold air.
Kind of holds there.
Kind of does.
I haven't put any in it yet.
I don't know who did
But it
this,
doesn't
but
have-
right
it
here
has
it
been
says
going down.
Vic above the door.
Yeah. That's classic right there, isn't it?
Yeah,
All right, well, we're gonna do our thing and we'll,
Alex,
do some recording. So
Alex
here we go.
did that.
Man, it's so hideous. I love it.
I still got one more thing to say.
Hey, you take your time, man.
Oh yeah, we got all day. I just have to pick up a front axle for Scott later on.
This car is so awful.
It's actually, you see it in the flash, you really do get a sense of how solid it still is. It just needs a bunch of this stuff. And I don't know why, I kind of like those floor pans.
It's really not that bad.
Hands could have
No.
been perfect if they would have just not cut off all that.
You mean folded more of it, or
I would have wrapped it up around to
Yep.
death.
you got more into that side structure in there?
Yep.
Gotcha.
So now the rusty floor is still underneath. So
Well, if you've ever seen anybody hit one of these signs out on the road, the sign crumples up, but it don't tear.
Right.
Oh, I'm in directly in the way, aren't I?
Yeah, that's okay.
Are you soldering?
Horn. Oh, don't have horn finished yet. I thought turn signals were still more important.
They are. Are you rewiring the stock horn as well, or are you just doing the Auga?
You can just unplug the Auga, and the stock horn is sitting right there beside it.
Right.
It doesn't work, but it's there.
Okay. No, so you're doing the Auga.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I got a solder one connection with a hunk of shrink wrap.
Fair enough. Oh man. I don't have the words, man.
Well,
It's so. It's like, okay, so think about like the color spectrum, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it like, you know how there's ultraviolet on one side and there's infrared on the other, but they meet in the middle. You know, it goes around in a circle. This thing is so ugly that it has started to look good. You know what I mean? Like it's just come back around. Oh, it's so hideous. I love it.
way of loving it.
About, I don't know what time it is. Got to be close to 1.
It's about 1.
It was sitting over there. I pulled it up there and backed it in. Never touched the accelerator pedal during all that.
Okay.
So it sat here. I have not had it running. Oh shit! I've been running the.
You've been running the battery.
I have.
You've been testing the light.
Yeah. We're gonna have to push start it.
That's funny because it was just had it running. It starts great. Runs great.
I think he thinks we're gonna blame him for it.
There's nothing to blame
We're
nobody
surprised
about.
this thing even moves. You remember it back in February when it started? This car was buried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go inside quick. Grab the solder and the paste.
I mean, just think about it, Jim. This thing was in eastern Washington State
That's
6
western.
months ago.
That's western.
No,
Oh, it's Eastern State.
Eastern
Gotcha.
Washington. Man, don't correct me. I got my shit together.
No, I don't. I'm the one that got lost on that one.
Hey, check. I'm gonna show folks this if you don't mind.
What is it?
The barcode thing.
Okay.
If you show that, and then you click on that, takes you to the Stone Soup Lancer playlist.
Cool.
That was a nightmare to weed.
Really?
Yes. It works though. I'm thrilled about
That's good.
it. God.
I think we need to take that out of there before you roll down the road. That might just lose it.
Patrick, do you need a hand?
Yeah.
I talk to myself all the time.
Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Florida. That started up just fine. Without touching the gas, right?
Keep this around just in case.
Go ahead.
Told you. Brewster rocked that. I mean, I realize that
It
started
is.
as a joke for me.
It's running amazing, really.
Yeah, I touched that up a little bit.
Will it be in your video?
No. No, there will be no video.
No video.
Jason said, why is it turning like 1700 RPM, get off trailer? I'm like, I don't know, I haven't touched nothing. I immediately started touching
I've been around a bunch of old cars, and that thing's running great.
I can't believe it's running like it is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like since first did. That was they do know.
I think
Well,
this,
sure you can,
I think this thing is just getting better all the time.
right?
And those bucket seats, now that kills me. But it just somehow go with it, don't
Right?
they? Is there another one in there? I don't think there is.
No, there is another one in
Is
there.
it? It's just not mounted.
Lighter out of the truck.
Gotcha. I'll be right back. Oh, we caught him. He's trying it out. Trying on his new shoes.
Folks, just so you're aware, I'm a little squishy, but I'm also 6'4", and I have a bad hip. So this is pretty common for me because we drive a Rabbit. Oh. Ah! I was just attacked by my own ceiling.
Thing's got a disco light in it.
Ah!
He looked into it.
Oh! Photosensitivity's no joke, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a stiff pedal. It's not bad, man.
So which is lighter, the clutch or the gas?
The clutch. Jamie is very partial to the ceiling, but it's got to go. I'm sorry, buddy Ro, until we get something new in here, because I can't have it pulling on my ear. I'll show. Look, this is my
Yeah, that would
pulling on my mohawk.
kind of creep you out a little bit.
Yeah.
wouldn't
Maybe I'll just cut a hole right here.
it? Well, when you get pulled over, you'll be trying to get out real fast.
Right.
You'll have to explain to him. Say, thanks for pulling me over. I needed a break.
Man, what a dream, huh?
Oh, yeah.
This old dashboard's gonna come out. We're gonna make it pretty, and of course the ceiling's gonna come out. We've got a lot of work to do still on this car. So there's some folks that need to be thanked. They'll be thanked in my video. Patrick's still out there tinkering, and I think I'm gonna try to get it out a little bit, but we're not gonna go far with it because that tire back there is, let's call it not happy. Man, what a dream. The old girl is,
Well, what do you think about the floor pan now? Because
well, I don't mind it much.
It's
Okay, so,
it's doing its job, ain't it?
yeah, it's keeping me from hitting the floor or hitting the ground. Folks, I gotta say, you know, I mean, when I say squishy, I'm very dense. Okay. I mean, even at 6'4", would anybody out there think that I was over 400 pounds? Because I am. But that being said, I was terrified that this floor pan was gonna just give up the second I sat on it, and it's solid. It's solid as a rock. So I don't know. Kind of 6 to 1, half a dozen to another. There's a lot of work to be done still, but it's an amazing transformation from a car that was essentially dead to running at Jamie's, to starting to look pretty at Scott's with him busting out the grill and making it proper, to all the way to Patrick. I mean, you should see the lights at night, folks. I'm gonna see if I can't overlay the video on, or at least put it on my video, where he showed me the lights the other night. It looks sinister at night. So, but there's some cleanup to do, and there's some chores, fixing the ceiling for sure, and eventually getting real floorboards in it. But these ones, I'm gonna see if we can't save them, make it a big art piece and hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
But oh, you want me?
Oh,
That makes me happy.
that's pretty
I
cool.
love an Ooga. Hell. Let me know when you want me to show it off.
How is that back far enough?
Yeah, this is perfect for my size.
Shut the door once. Or you can let that. Now, how is that? Is that pretty? Not, I mean,
Well, yeah, with
when the wind is down, you'll be able to be comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Well, in case you were curious, it was about.
Let me out, Jim.
Meaning, oh, like when they mounted it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it's that one, and you're gonna have to push down if you put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, Jim doesn't know I'm doing this, but I'm doing a little bit of practice on the 3 on the tree. Thank you to Ray for showing me this. Now, see, I'm used to it being down here. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Or on occasion, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. But this apparently is reverse, an unsynchronized first, then you'll hear, yeah, that when you push the clutch in between first and second, that's second, and that's third. So, let's see, we're back in neutral right there. Yeah. So when I actually do take off and I'm trying it out for the first time, we'll see if my brain will allow me to, do that. But it's doubtful. You guys might have some interesting videos on my channel. But in the meantime, Patrick wants to finish mounting the seat before we pull out, and I'm good with that. It's a beautiful day, and I'm surrounded by the best of people. So. I actually know what this is. Do you guys know what that is? When you get into the back of a 2-door Aspen or Volare, it's always the little pins on your blue jeans.
Oh, it rubs
grab
across?
right there,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
My grandmother's was like that before she sold it to me, and had the same grind across the back.
No kidding.
Yep.
And he emerges from the.
It's like being born. You don't get in this car, you put it on.
My goodness. What do you think for size? Is it right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've always liked a smaller car. I was always into Hondas and stuff, but yeah, as far as comfort, I think it'd be fine. I'm good with it.
All right.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think I'm in love, dude.
I think you are. I think it's terminal love.
Definitely something going on there.
Well, that's one of those drive it if you have to things.
So, Jim, is it going to live?
The tire?
Yeah.
Well, I've had an experience with tires. They were actually splitting up in the tread, and I could see the steel belts that were broken inside.
Yeah.
And they were deforming And I went 47 miles on those tires between 30 and 45 miles an hour and made it. But this one's showing signs that it might separate out the tread because it's already starting down on that sidewall on the inside.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly.
Yeah, it's. So those roll up and down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, they're supposed to, but they don't.
Right, right.
Yeah,
They don't have their original function anymore.
no, but they still function as windows.
That's right.
That's about it.
Well, I had to put all the windows in the side of my car because I didn't have anything in there. They weren't going to let
Well,
me
that's what happens when you chop the top off of one and put it on another.
Well, you know. I don't know anybody that would do anything like that, do you?
Only crazy people do shit like that.
Hear that? Say it again, Patrick.
I said only crazy people chop the roof off of one car and put it on another.
Well,
be a good
it's
spot.
official.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
That might be a good spot for you to like put a picture of the car that you chopped it off of, and then
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Only crazy people. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I've got some pictures of this Challenger back here that I had the whole cowl of it all chopped off.
Oh, man.
What magic hunk of crap do you want to put in there?
Check it out. I'm filming in here. If you don't mind, if you want me to, I'll edit it.
Nothing in here it's special. That's
That's how mine is. Nothing special. And that looks kind of special.
see.
What year's that beautiful car right there?
69 Chrysler 300 convertible. One of 1,944.
I'm sorry, Chrysler what convertible?
Chrysler 300.
300.
It's a lot like that car that Jed and them
Yep,
just
that's,
got.
that's exactly like the one Jed just got.
Yeah.
Except that one's a drop top. This is a hard top.
So I rode in a Fury 3 that was a 440 and a drop top, and it was black on black on black. I was just 10 years old, and that thing was amazing.
Well,
The
one that-
ride quality was unreal, but the takeoff was something else.
Well, I can't tell you if it was an extra car or not, but Jamie'd be able to tell you. Jamie, you need to watch this video. But it's the separated headlight Imperial. You know, the one that had like the body that came behind. Yeah. That was the first like extra era vehicle that I ever rode in from Chrysler, and I thought the push button transmission was astonishing. I had never seen anything like it. So I kind of got hooked on like the ugly cars with that one, because let's face it, that car is hideous. and that's like not in a good way hideous. Like this one has.
Oh, this is the real meaning of hideous.
Yeah, yeah. This is the definitive definition of hideous. Man, what a ride. So let's see, what, 7 months? What did we figure? 7 months, right? 25 channels, 25 shops, 24 channels, 13 states, and you want to talk about feeling blessed. This is the oldest car by far that I've ever owned, and more people have touched this car than most. You know, you take it to a shop and 5 people work on the car for a year, and we've had this going for 7 months. 25 people have dug into it, and now it runs, it drives, runs very well actually, and we're taking it off to No Name. I'm really hoping to get that tire to drive it home. Just looking at the tire, I don't think it's going to last very long.
Well, you can drive it a little bit. We'll load it before it goes off, you know, off the rails. Yeah, I think you should do a little bit of practice. Don't get it too high speed, and we won't do it close to that guy that was waiting for everybody at the edge of town. You know, with the one with the pretty lights on top.
Yeah, those shiny blue lights.
Yeah.
Is that fender dented? The is that tail fin dented?
A little.
It is, isn't it?
It's a little right here.
Okay.
It's got one of those skateboard dents, is what I call them.
Well, I was wondering why the trim wasn't on there, and you know the rest of the curves of the car are so awkward and weird. It was hard to figure out if it was actually dented or not.
Yeah. A guy could probably push most of that out, but he'd have to really be careful not to bend something on the other side.
Yeah. Is that clear to get to from the trunk?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a spare in the bottom.
I don't know what kind of condition that's in.
It's all painted black. It's all just like these. We can look at it.
What do you think of that one, Patrick?
What?
Ooh, look at that.
Spare.
I know, I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, it don't look great. I mean, you can see the edge of it, but it's one of them that he painted. You see the nice black paint on there?
Yeah.
It's got about, 110 miles left on it.
You think it'll go?
I don't know.
If
It's
you-
not holding air.
It's not.
No. I was talking about the tread depth. Oh, goodness. 110 miles. That'll get you outside of Dayton.
You laugh.
Back to
your
the
ass
Walmart.
off. Just keep talking.
It'll be back to the Walmart.
Loaded up at the Walmart.
That would be funny.
Oh, what an adventure, man.
Yep. Well, have you reached that empty tank mark yet?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, dude.
Try that again. I think that's out of the way. Yeah, you're still good there. Well, what are we doing? I gotta get out of his way if he's pulling out.
Oh, this thing is so
This
silly.
goes in the floor next to the seat. It's your trunk key.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a rooster thing, I think.
I was gonna weld it on, but you told me not to.
No, I'm gonna get some new cylinders eventually. Well, Jim, do you want to get out of Patrick's hair?
Well, I'm sure he needs to get busy on other stuff.
There's definitely some other shit happening, I'm sure.
He's been a great host. footage of stone soup coming off the trailer at Vic's place. It's just me and Vic, and he's trying to keep me on the ramp so I don't come off. But it was an enjoyable day, and meeting Patrick, hanging out with Vic, and jibber jabbering all day long. And I had one trailer bearing that was a little warm, almost too warm to touch, so I adjusted the nut back just an eighth of a turn and put it back together. Now it's only like 100-degree temperature coming off my spindles, or my hubs actually. And once you see the sunset I'm driving into right now. Well, I don't know what you think about that, but it's beautiful and it blinds me, and I'm gonna put my sunglasses back on. It was a good time. We didn't drive Stone Soup home. It was driven a very little bit. I think Vic's comfortable with the way it shifts and all that, and I think he remembered well enough how to do that stuff. And he was pretty tickled, he told me, because he did some in-car stuff with his phone snake thing, and I haven't seen that yet, but there'll be a video out before you even see this, so you'll know what I'm referring to. Seen a lot of beautiful cars, and boy, did we get people talking to us, and just generally, that old car really did draw the people to us. And you know, people rubbernecking us going down the road. I was honking at total strangers in the driveway and they waved at us. So yeah, it was a good trip, it was a good time. Everything went smooth, car's safely at home, and I'm going to sign off right now, and hopefully I'll make a video of this and you guys will give it a like and share it with people. So that's probably it for tonight, and you guys have a good evening.